Hey, so this is Janelle. I'm the guitarist of the band Jenn. Our style can be described as post-punk, alternative post-punk. So I initially got started in music at a very young age. I was like around 5 or 6 years old, and I started playing the violin, taking violin lessons, playing stuff on my sister's piano and stuff like that. And I haven't stopped ever since. Music is my drug, I guess. Yeah, but with Jen, I guess we can trace the band's origins to Cryptic Street, obviously, which Leona and I started back in 2011. Yeah, and after a top lineup changes and the name change, yeah, we're finally settled and we're ready to take over the music world. The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie. The Food by Warpaint and Grace by David Buckley, Jeff Buckley. But anyway, I'm not a super technological person, but during the lockdown, I've been trying to become more involved in the production side of things, mainly because it interests me. Just I don't like to watch YouTube tutorials. So at the moment, I'm just using a simple setup to record some demos. I have this one, which is a simple interface. I'm using an electro guitar because it's super easy to carry around. And I've got a keyboard over there, but you can't see it. And I've been using this really good program called Soundtrap, which we have been using to write the song demos remotely. It's really good. It's like a collaborative garage band, and I've enjoyed experimenting with it and learning more about the production side of things mainly. Well, I don't have a particular or specific favorite sound per se. I just really like a lot of reverbs and delays on guitars and that kind of wet sound that I kind of was introduced to initially by Warpaint. I've always liked that kind of ethereal vibe. So I guess, yeah, you would win me over with a lot of reverbs or a reverb pedal for as a birthday present, basically. So as Jen, we've been writing a whole set of new songs for the upcoming EP that we're hoping to release early next year, with a couple of singles coming up since we obviously can't gig, and that has been kind of the main thing for us during the past year and a half gigging. Like we had 3 gigs every week, so it's a bit weird, you know. But anyway, that's been going quite well considering that we've been writing remotely. I also have a couple of songs coming out with Oxygen as a songwriter, and I'm hoping to get more involved into the songwriting and kind of backstage kind of or behind the scenes kind of thing. I was also supposed to record some solo stuff, but that didn't happen because of COVID, so that might happen at some point. This is quite a weird story, I guess. So we were playing in Brighton before the whole lockdown happened, and we were playing with this band. And all of a sudden they said that Julian Casablancas from the Strokes was joining them on stage, and we had been talking to this guy a few minutes before. And we were like, what? Like, where did this guy come from, basically? And he sang one of the Strokes songs on stage, and we were obviously a bit starstruck, but we tried not to make it, you know, make it obvious. And then what happened was we're like super excited, you know, my God, you know, we met the guy from the Strokes. And coincidentally, I have a friend who works with them. Yeah, the world is super small. And I'm like, oh my God, we met Julian Casablanca. And she was like, what? I'm having dinner with him in Berlin. Apparently he was a fake Julian Casablancas.